Dome.
Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day,
10-0.
the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit.
Oh, Isaiah Bond. That's not the kick, too.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action on first. Going deep right away.
Let's go.
Intercepted on the first play of the game. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Jaguars getting back on his 6th interception of the season. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down from the gun. Lays out. What a catch. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action on first down. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. They give to Achane on the option. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hits his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to the lead. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Back to throw.
That was not
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Damn, good pick.
Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're throwing it. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
Yes!
And arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They bring Collins in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes she ran so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running with A-Chain out of the gun.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. A-Chain again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. The throw is caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get to Butker with the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Throwing now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 36. Pass is cut at the 9. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it'll be second and goal. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up. Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Up and good from Joseph. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
To throw here on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Second and 10 now. Looking right, and he finds him. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Shotgun now on third down. Flush out now to his left. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 40 on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The fourth down stands.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. That's caught. He found some space. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They are throwing it again. Forced out to his right. He can run it. Just 1 quarter. Standing between... Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll throw it. Finding Collins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down from the red zone. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. From the 16. This throw is cut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physical physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to find Achane. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Has a man. It's Achane. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 48. Rolling left, buying some time. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
I'll say this, unless you're committed to going for it on 4th down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains, then take your shots further down the field.
He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions holding on to a field goal lead. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Slot man motioned over. He'll look to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Out of the shotgun, a give to Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Third down run from Achane. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run, especially in short yardage situations. Just go get that single and move the chains.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Achane. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. That is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's 1 for the win, Colin, for the